Welcome to Al-Mu'tasim International School Distant Learning Classes. Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I hope you are all safe, healthy, happy, staying at home and studying. This is teacher Aisha and I welcome you to lecture number 11. Today is 17th of April 2020 and the day is Friday. In lecture number 10, we started a new chapter, unit number 15, Party Time. The first portion of this chapter is Listen and Speak. In lesson number 1, we had two exercises, exercise A and exercise B. With the help of both exercises, I introduced you to the topics of parties. In exercise A, I had shown you an example of a conversation, a dialogue between a teddy bear and a rabbit, where the teddy bear invites his friend rabbit to his birthday party and the language that he uses to invite him. And I required all the students to do your own dialogue between pairs, either with yourself and your friend or your family member, or you could also play with your plush toys. In exercise B, we introduced you to the topic of parties, like what kind of language and the selection of words are used to talk about the topic of parties. Okay? On page 81, we had lesson number 2, phonics and words. In exercise A and B, we learned the formation of words by joining the different sounds or different letters together to form a word. And in exercise B, we read the magic words in exercise A with and without E to see how the magic E changes the sound of I after it is added at the end, and then match the pictures with the words. In exercise C, we completed the sentences about the monster with the magic E and AW words from exercise A. And in exercise D, we used the words in the box to label the monster. So we are on unit number 15, Party Time. So students, in this lecture number 11, we will be completing the remaining 3 pages of the textbook portion of this chapter, and this lecture will be comprising of the 3 pages that are page number 82, page number 83 and 86. 3 pages we will be covering in this lecture. So in this lecture, we will first have textbook page 82. In that page we have reading, the Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson, part 1. Students, we will read through the story to answer a question given at the beginning of the story. Then on textbook page 83, we will have an exercise about matching numbers and letters. We will have match the columns. We will be matching column A with the column B. And then we will have an exercise about finding out rhyming words from the story. We will be finding out rhyming words from the story in pairs. And the last exercise will be about choosing the correct answer. In the last page, textbook page 86, which will be the lesson number 6. In that lesson, we will do the reading of the remaining part of that story, the Gruffalo, part 2. In that page, we will have exercise A. In that exercise, we have to read the end of the Gruffalo about what we think is going to happen, and then In exercise B, we will be answering questions about the story. And then we will end the lecture by going through the review questions segment. The questions will be about this lecture. Okay, students, so let's get started. You ready? Students, exercise A says, listen as you read the story. Then answer the question. Will the fox eat the mouse? So students, listen as the teacher reads the story, and at the end you will answer the question that will the fox eat the mouse? So pay attention to the story and you will read the story after I'm done. Okay, students? A mouse took a walk in the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no. I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo, why, didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here, by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Roasted fox? I'm off, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there is no such thing as a Gruffalo? Now students, the Gruffalo is a modern classic story written by Julia Donaldson, and it is beautifully illustrated by Alex Scheffler. It tells the story of a mouse who is threatened by a fox, but he scares him off by claiming that he is waiting for his monstrous friend, the Gruffalo. So students, this is just one part of the story. There is a whole lot of story and its name is the Gruffalo, and in your textbook only 2 parts of that story is given. One part we already finished reading. The second part we are going to learn and study and read on page number 86. Now students, coming back to the question, will the fox eat the mouse? Do you think the fox ate the mouse? Very good. No, the fox got scared of the mouse, that the Gruffalo, the scary creature, is coming to have lunch with him, and then the fox ran away. Okay, students? Now, students, please write the date on top, 17th of April 2020. I hope you all have finished the date. Now, coming to the first exercise on page number 83, let's read through the exercise, exercise B. It says, match the numbers and letters. Now students, can you see a box below? Yes, there are 8 words given to you, and there are also numbers written besides them. What do you have to do? You have to look at the first word. For example, the first word here is a wood. And then see, where do you see wood? You have to look for the letters in this picture. Can you see letters? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You have to look at these letters and look for this word, a wood. Where do you think a wood is? Is letter A a wood? No. Is letter B a wood? Students, let me tell you, wood is another word for the forest. Okay? I repeat, wood, this word over here, is another word for forest. You can use forest or you can use woods. They both mean the same thing, okay? So, which letter has woods? Is it F, H, or B? It's B. Very good. So, what we have to do next? Once we find out the letter for that word, we will write B after that word. Okay? Very good. Now moving on to number 2. What's the word? Rocks. And where do you think rocks are? One more thing, students, please cross out the letter that you are already done with. So it will be easier for you to choose from the remaining ones. Now we are looking for rocks. Which letter has rocks? E, G, A, C, or D? Very good, it's D. So let's write D besides rocks. Okay? Coming to the third word, a fox. Where is fox? Don't forget to cross it out, students. Now tell me, where is fox? Is it E, F, or H? It's letter F. Very good. Let's write F after a fox. Moving towards number 4. What's the word? A mouse. Let's see, where is a mouse? Don't forget to cross it out. Where is mouse? Is it C, A, or H? It's H. Very good. Let's cross out H first and write H here. Next word, a Gruffalo. Where is a Gruffalo? Is it A, G, E, or C? Excellent! Students, E is the part of Gruffalo. A also, C also. But which letter is representing the Gruffalo as one part? It's G. Very good. Let's write G here. Next one is claws, a part of Gruffalo. Don't forget to cross out. Okay. Now where are the claws? C, A, or E? Remember in our last lecture when I told you what claws are? Do you remember it? Yes. Whenever we want to talk about the nails of animals, we don't use the word nails for animals. These words are used only for humans. So for animals, we use what word? Claws. C-L-A-W-S. Okay? Now where are the claws? It's A, E, or C? Very good. It's C. So let's cross it out and write C in front of claws. Now we have jaws. Where are jaws? Is it A or E? Very good. It's A. Cross it out first and write A after jaws. Next word we have is the last one, tusk. Which one is a tusk? It's easy. Which one is the leftover? C. Very good. E. Very good. Let's write E in front of tusks. Now students, finish your work. I'll give you a minute. You can pause the video. Okay. Now moving towards exercise C. Let's say what exercise C tells us. Put your finger and read along. Match the words in column A to their meanings in column B. We are given two columns, column A and column B. In column A, we have only the words, and in column B, there are meanings of these words, but they're all jumbled up. What we have to do? We have to match them with their original word. Okay? Let's do this. Students, for this exercise, I need you to take out your ruler or scale so you can draw a straight line. Okay? Just like, see how it's done here? It's a straight line, right? I want you to use a ruler and draw a straight line. Okay? The first one is terribly. 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 Students, these words are taken from your lesson number 3, the reading part, the Gruffalo. Do you remember where this word was used? It's terribly kind of you. Remember? When the little mouse was talking to Fox? So terribly means it's already done for you. Let's see what it means. And it means very. Very. Very and terribly have the same meaning. Okay? Now students, as terribly means very, that means that we can use this word terribly whenever we want to say something very. It enhances the thing that you want to express. For example, if you want to say you are very sad in another way, then you can say I am extremely sad. Or if you want to say I am very sorry, then you can also say I am terribly sorry. There is another way to use this sentence. I'll give you one more example. We can use terribly like this. He is terribly upset. Or he is terribly guilty. Or he is terribly sad. So did you see how I used it in a sentence? You can also use this in your sentence. So terribly can be used where you like to use very. Okay? Because they both mean the same. Let's take a look at number 2. Terrible. It's terrible. What terrible means? Let me help you with that. Terrible means big and bad, like big and scary and bad. So when something is big and bad, it automatically becomes scary, right? Now students, terrible means something that is big and bad, extremely bad or serious. It can be used for something which is really bad and sad and scary. So basically anything that scares you too much, it's called terrible. Okay? So let's see how do we pronounce terrible.
Terrible.
Okay? So let's match terrible with big and bad. Start from here to big and bad. See? Very good. Now we have roasted. Roasted. Roasted means, does it mean cooked or ran? Which one do you think is the meaning of roasted? It's cooked. Very good. So put your ruler on roasted and cooked and start drawing a straight line. Okay? Very good. Now coming to the last one, sped. Sped. Sped means, which one is the leftover? Rinse. That will be the answer. Okay, and here I'm done. Now students, you can also complete your notes by pausing the video. I'll give you a minute. Okay students, now moving towards our next exercise. It says, read the story again. Find words that rhyme. Example, wood and good. Now students, remember in lecture number 3, we all studied what rhyming words are? Well, I will let you revise it. Rhyming words are the words with same sound. So the words which are completely different from each other, the meanings are different, everything is different, but they sound same. So we call them rhyming words. Okay? Example is wood, good. They rhyme, right? The sounds match with each other. So let's do this. They're asking us to read through the story and look for the rhyming words. Let's go back to story on page number 82. Okay, students, now do one thing. Open page number 82 and take pencils in your hand. Let's circle the rhyming words. Okay? So we'll be reading the story again. A mouse took a walk in deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse and the mouse looked good. What are the rhyming words in these two sentences? The first one was done for you. Do you remember it? Yes, it was wood and good. Just circle it, okay? Now, where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. So which two words sound same? Mouse, house. Very good. It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no. I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. Which two words are making the same sound? Oh, oh, no. Gruffalo. So circle it. The next one, a Gruffalo. What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? So which two words are sounding same here? Gruffalo and no. Very good. Circle it. The next one. He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Which two words do you think here have the same sound? Excellent. It's claws and jaws. Okay, circle it. The next one. Where are you meeting him? Here, by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Which two words have the same sound? Very good. Rocks and fox. Okay, did you circle it? Now, roasted fox, I'm off, fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. So which two words are having the same sound? Said and sped. Said and sped. Circle it. Very good. Next one. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there is no such thing as a Gruffalo? So which two words are having same sound? This one is repeating. Okay students, I hope you have finished circling the rhyming words. Now coming back to our page number 83 to start our next exercise. Please turn the page over to page 83. Alright students, the last exercise of this page E says choose the right end to each sentence. In this exercise, there are some sentences given to you. What you have to do, these sentences are only half. They're incomplete. You have to choose the correct end. There are given two options, A and B. Choose the correct one, okay? Now students, before we start this exercise, I want to tell you something very important. Do you know what happened in this story? The first part that we read on page 82 of the story, what did you notice? The fox wanted to eat the mouse. That's why the fox was inviting the little mouse to his underground house. So he can take the little mouse there and eat him. But the fox told the mouse that he wants to have a lunch with him. So you can say that the fox and the mouse, they were both telling lies. You know what lies mean? The word means it shows that what they say is different from their real feelings. The real feeling of fox was to eat the mouse, but he didn't say that. Instead, what he said different. He said he wants to have lunch with him. So what he's saying is different from what is feeling. And when someone says something that he is not feeling, is a lie. But mouse doesn't have any friend like a Gruffalo. But he said he's going to have lunch with him, so that fox will be scared from him and he will not eat him. So the fox and the mouse, they are both telling lies. They are not saying what they are feeling. Okay? So what the fox really wanted to do? The fox really wanted to do what? Option A, have lunch with the mouse, or option B, eat the mouse. What fox really wanted? Very good. The fox really wanted to eat the mouse. Let's circle option B. Very good. Coming to number 2, sentence number 2. The mouse was really, option A, telling a lie. Option B, going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. What mouse really was doing? He was telling a lie, or he was really going to have lunch with the Gruffalo? Excellent! The mouse was telling a lie. Circle option A. Now coming to sentence number 3. The mouse really wanted the fox, option A, to run away, or option B, to come with him. What did the mouse really want the fox to do? He wanted the fox to get scared of him and run away, or he wanted to go with the fox to have lunch? Very good. Option A. The mouse really wanted the fox to run away. Very good. Statement number 4. The fox really ran away because option A, he was hungry. Option B, he was afraid of the Gruffalo. Now in the end of the story, when the fox ran away, why he ran away? He was hungry, option A, or he was afraid of the Gruffalo, option B. Very good, he was afraid of the Gruffalo. Now we have finished this exercise. Now students, I will give you a minute and you can pause the video to finish circling all these answers. Okay students? Okay, if you have finished page number 83, now please open page number 86. And that would be the last page for today. I hope you all have opened English textbook page number 86 and also wrote the date on top, which is 17th of April 2020. Okay? So students, before we start this page, I want to tell you something. Remember on page 82 when I've told you that this is a long story by Julia Donaldson, and in our book they only gave us 2 parts. One part we already finished reading. When the fox runs away, that's where the part number 1 ends. Now we are going to read the part number 2, and it's still not the complete one. It's another part that is taken from another part of the story. Okay? So they named it part number 2. In the end of this lecture, I would like to show you the complete story. So let's finish this and then we can move on to listening to the complete story. Okay? It will be a real story time. Now, first of all, the teacher reads and then the students will read. Okay? What you have to do, you have to listen as the teacher reads. Okay? Now, exercise A says, read the end of the Gruffalo. The mouse sees a real Gruffalo. What do you think is going to happen? Now, students, in the end of this part, the mouse sees a real Gruffalo. What do you think is going to happen? Let's see what happens. Okay? Now, let's take a quick review of the previous part. In the previous part, the mouse was taking a walk in the dark wood. There was a fox. He stopped him on the way and he asked the mouse, "Where are you going, little mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house." The mouse said, "It's so kind of you, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo." Why did mouse say that? Because the mouse is the quick-witted little creature. He has quick thinking abilities through which he saved himself. Because the fox wanted to eat him. If the mouse were not clever enough to quickly think of an excuse, then the fox might have eaten him, right? So with the quick thinking abilities of a mouse, he saved himself from the fox. And then the fox thought the mouse is friends with the Gruffalo, and the Gruffalo will eat me. So the fox ran away. Now in this part, the statement says the mouse sees the real Gruffalo. What do you think is going to happen? Let's read through it to know what happens, okay? But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? Oh, help! No, it's a Gruffalo. My favorite food, the Gruffalo said. You will taste good on a slice of bread. Good? Said the mouse. Don't call me good. I am the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you will see everyone is afraid of me. They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, I can hear feet on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he ran to his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you see, everyone is afraid of me. So students, this story is about a mouse who is threatened by a fox and a Gruffalo, but he cleverly scares them all off by claiming he is waiting for his monstrous friend the Gruffalo. Little does he know the Gruffalo is real. Now this is a story about a quick thinking and a quick-witted mouse. He comes face to face with a hungry fox, but he manages to save his life. Now coming to exercise B, just try to answer these questions by yourself. Okay? Question number 1. Let's read together. Put your fingers. Was the fox really afraid of the mouse? Do you think the fox was really afraid of the mouse? No, the fox was afraid of the Gruffalo. So you can write it on the space next to the question where the teacher is writing. No, the fox was afraid of the... Students, you will have to write neatly, nicely, and also small so it can fit in the space that is given to you. Okay? Question number 2. Did the Gruffalo think the fox was afraid of the mouse? Do you think the Gruffalo thought the fox was afraid of the mouse? Yes, the Gruffalo thought that the fox is afraid of the mouse. Number 3. What do you think the Gruffalo will do? Now students, this is a question which they want you to answer by yourself because it's not given in the story that is in your book. It is not given that what happens after when he saw that fox is also afraid of the mouse. They didn't tell us what the Gruffalo does, but you have to use your own senses and tell me that what do you think that the Gruffalo will do after watching that the fox is afraid of the mouse? Yes, very good. When the Gruffalo sees that the fox is afraid of the mouse, then he will believe it and he will maybe think that the mouse is really the scariest creature of the forest. So, what is the answer? The Gruffalo ran away. Question number 4. What do you think the mouse will do? Now students, in this part of the story, it's not given to you that what the mouse does after the Gruffalo left the forest. To answer this question, I want you to watch the story by yourself, and at the end, I will come back to page number 86 and I will ask this question again to you, that what do you think the mouse will do? Okay, let's watch the story now. So students, this video has been taken from the YouTube channel Storytime Now. If you want to watch more videos from their channel, it's all about the story time. So you can head over to their channel and watch the videos, or you can subscribe if you want. The name of this video is The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. Children's book read aloud. The link to this video is given in the description box. Go and check it out if you want.
Hi everyone! You're just in time for another great story. Click that subscribe button for more. The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffler. A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo. Why, didn't you know?" "He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by the rocks, and his favorite food is roasted fox." "Roasted fox, I'm off," Fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Come and have tea in my tree-top house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo. Why, didn't you know?" "He has knobbly knees and turned out toes, and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this stream, and his favorite food is owl ice cream." "Owl ice cream? To wit to woo. Goodbye, little mouse," and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse?" "Come for a feast in my log pile house." "It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo. Why, didn't you know?" His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. "Where are you meeting him?" "Here, by this lake, and his favorite food is scrambled snake." "Scrambled snake, it's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse," and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh, but who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes, and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Oh help! Oh no! It's a Gruffalo! My favorite food, the Gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good, said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see. Everyone is afraid of me. All right, said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You go ahead and I'll follow after. They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, crumbs, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he slid to his log pile house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and off he flew to his treetop house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I can hear feet on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and off he ran to his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now my tummy's beginning to rumble. My favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. Thanks for joining me today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new books. See you soon.
So all was good in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut and it was good. So did you find your answer? Let's come back to question number 4 on textbook page 86. What do you think the mouse will do after the Gruffalo runs away? What did he do? Very good. The mouse ate a nut. Now students, here we finished the lecture number 11 and we finished the textbook part of chapter number 15, party time. Now in lecture number 12, we'll be starting the workbook notes of unit number 15. So before we start our lecture number 11, I would like you to please come and watch the lecture and open workbook notes in front of you. And students, the workbook notes will be from page 66 to page number 70. Okay students? In this lecture, we read a modern classic story by Julia Donaldson. We learned how clever a little mouse was. He saved his life by his quick thinking abilities. The first page of this lecture was page number 82. We read the story. On page 83, we matched the numbers with the letters. On exercise C, we matched the words in column A to their meanings. I hope you will remember the meanings. In exercise D, we read the story again and then we found out the rhyming words. I hope you will remember what rhyming words are. And I hope you all have circled the rhyming words on page 82. Then on exercise E, we chose the right end to each sentence by circling the correct option. On page 86, we read the other part of the story, The Gruffalo, and then we answered the 4 questions that were in the end. Now students, we will end this lecture with the review questions from this lecture. Okay students, are you ready? Now students, we have reached to the end of this lecture, and this portion is called review questions. I'll be asking you questions from the whole textbook, chapter number 15, and then I'm sure you'll be able to answer them as they're very easy. Question number 1. Did the fox really wanted to have lunch with the mouse? I repeat, students, I want you to answer it loud, okay? Question number 1. Did the fox really wanted to have lunch with the mouse? Very good. No, he wanted to eat the mouse. Question number 2. Was the mouse really going to have lunch with the Gruffalo? Do you think it was true that the mouse was really going to have lunch with the Gruffalo? Yes. No, he was telling a lie. Okay. Question number 3. What the mouse really wanted the fox to do? I repeat, students, this is about that part when the fox wanted to invite mouse over to his underground house, and he said he wanted to have lunch with the mouse, but in real he wanted to eat the mouse. So then mouse told a lie that he is going to see a monster, and that monster is his friend and he's going to have lunch with him, and his favorite food is roasted fox. He made up this lie so that the fox will be afraid of the mouse. So the question comes, what the mouse really wanted the fox to do? He wanted to have lunch with the mouse, or he wanted the fox to run away? Very good. The mouse wanted the fox to run away. Okay. Now moving towards question number 4. Why did the fox run away? Why do you think the fox ran away? You have 2 options. Option number 1, the fox was afraid of the mouse. The second option is the fox was afraid of the Gruffalo. What do you think is the correct one? Very good. Yes, because the fox was afraid of the Gruffalo. Nice. Moving towards question number 5. What's the meaning of roasted? Does it mean bad and scary? Or it means very or cooked? Very good. Roasted means cooked. Question number 6. What the Gruffalo thought about the mouse? Now students, as the Gruffalo watched the mouse scaring all the creatures away with his lies, at the end of the story when the Gruffalo also ran away, at that time what he thought about the mouse? Yes, excellent. The Gruffalo thought that the mouse was the scariest. Okay, now moving towards question number 7. Who was the Gruffalo? Now I think you all are able to tell us now that who was the Gruffalo. Answer is Gruffalo was the real scary monster. But the funny part is the Gruffalo ended up getting scared from the mouse and he ran away. What a funny story. So students, here we end the lecture, and students, your homework is to go through the story, read the part 1 and part 2 by yourself, and revise all the answers of all the exercises and write all the work neatly. Okay, and I will see you again in my next lecture, inshallah, lecture number 12. Stay home, stay safe, be happy, be healthy, eat healthy food and fruits. Okay students, take good sleep, wake up on time, and then study, and take care of yourself and of your family, and help your mother. See you in my next lecture. Bye bye.